Deucey! I just saw you. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna set it on this. I've been thinking about you. I hope you're doing okay. And you don't have to come back and talk at all. But, you know, I'm just thinking about you. Hope everything's going well. Work is going well and everything else. I hate going to this screen because then it stops all the cool music. I wish that loading screens could still play music. I was just, while I was getting ready to go live, I was over there talking with Glock and telling him he gave me some flan. I've never had flan before. And, well, I mean, I have when I was really little, but I haven't in a long time. And I just remember it as being kind of like a weird, kind of more solid, not very tasty pudding, but it was pretty good. It was one that had like sort of a caramel sauce on top, and so it was really good. Very flavorful. Would eat again. Fortunately. Tips. Okay. Let's see. Ducky looks happy today, but she doesn't really. Let's see. It is gonna be sunny. Okay, I've not bought any I've not bought anything. I have kind of worked on my farm a little bit. I included this little path, and the only reason I included the path was because I I had so many rocks. I ended up throwing out a bazillion rocks. So I've got a couple of things pinned up here, like find the fire giant apparently, and get a royal grape blazer. And I'm pretty sure I have to deliver something to Ben. But weirdly, every time I go up to go visit Ben, he, like, his camper's gone. It says, be back soon. So I don't know what Macaulay Culkin is up to in Coral Island. But being here is not what he's up to. I've made some new sprinklers. I've gotten to the osmium level of the mine. Just last night I did that. So we've freed the wind giant. And it's just the fire giant left. And I've never actually freed the fire giants. This should be interesting. Uh-oh, our inventory's full. Cute. It's pretty full. All right. I did sell a bunch of vegetables. I think I sold like half of my, or all but 20 of some of my fruits and vegetables. And I got like 50K one night. It was awesome. So I need to do that a little bit more. I probably need to go through this and sell a lot of stuff. You can see I'm having to sell all my rocks, but I made a ton of stone paths and stone tile floors. I actually had this going all the way up here, but it felt too much like a street, like pavement. I was like, ugh, I don't like that. I'm really only using it because I don't right now have, well, I have a ton of stone, and I don't have as much wood. Otherwise, I think I'd make it wood. But this little stone path I kind of like, you know? I wish there was a little more variety in the way that it looked, but it's cute. Sell this. We have regular batteries coming out of here. I don't know why sometimes it shows 3, and it doesn't actually give me 3. I don't know. But we're here tonight. I missed you guys on Saturday. I was up at my friend's farm and I was cuddling baby goats. And if you were having a bad day, there is nothing better than cuddling like baby goats that are just a couple days old. So I have all these pictures that my friend took of me holding all of her baby goats. And they're so sweet. The only thing that kind of freaked me out is that they were so new that they still had little umbilical cords. Ooh. And it freaked me out a little. But it was fun. See, I got rid of almost, I had probably a couple hundred peppers that I sold finally. just to bring things down to a reasonable amount. I figure I can still go ahead and process a lot of these, but I probably don't need 56 to process, or 96 cranberries. So at the end of fall, I'm going to go through all my cranberries and, you know, everything that I have a ton of, and just kind of maybe pare it down a little bit, get rid of some of the extras. We'll see, but I'm kind of excited for the next season because now that I've got osmium level sprinklers, I'm going to redo the sprinklers, and that way, hopefully, I won't have to water quite so much. I have an extra sprinkler somewhere, and I'm hoping that I can actually make a couple of more. So, we'll see. Okay. And I had chili dogs for dinner tonight. Oh, you're going to have some heartburn. Hi. Water these. Oops. Take that. Here we go. We're going to water here. Water here. I was going to expand my garden a little bit. I did do the Harvest Festival over. I was hoping that I would actually be successful in the Harvest Festival, but that was not the case. I just lost again. But I did do better. I got, like, he beat me with a 96, but I got all the way up to a 90. So next season, he's going to get his butt handed to him. That's a promise. We're going to beat Beluga Bay. There's a couple of things that I have not done on the first try on this second playthrough. With some of the events, when I first played through, it didn't really have events. There were no, you know, you would get like the notification, but you'd go there and it would be kind of broken, or there'd just be a bunch of NPCs standing around or something weird going. So you couldn't really play some of those events. So it's the first time I've really been able to play the events. I've missed a few. I have botched a few. Hey, Grimace, I'm doing well. How are you today? Have you had a great day? Was work good to you? My work's been a little bit busy, but good. Okay. Excellent. I'm glad. You know, it's, I don't know why, but this week I've been really tired. Well, last week too. Been having a hard time just keeping my eyes open. Sometimes they just want to close. And so I'm like, okay, at least just don't close them in front of your boss. I figure if I can avoid just closing them in front of my boss, I'll be okay. No, you know, I don't think I'm sick. There's no telling, honestly. I think we always have kind of like an underlying illness. And, you know, we have a friend that always tells us to move away from Washington with all the molds and everything. And you know, truthfully, he's probably not wrong. Yeah, I think we're fine. I didn't sleep really well last night. I don't know if you heard about the thing that happened the other night at our house. Some weirdos come to the front door like at bedtime, try to come into our house. Kind of freaked me out a bit. And I had that, and I had some other things happen that just kind of like, they weren't happy things. Yeah. Oh man, it was crazy. So we had somebody, and it kind of surprised me. It's not unusual, especially with our neighbor being who he is, to have some person knocking on our door late at night. And it was somebody really loud, and they were knocking really hard, and I thought it was just our neighbor. So I asked to go and open it and see who it was. And it was these guys that were like, oh, we'll wash your floors for free. And we were like, we don't have carpets. And they said, well, we do hardwood too. And then they wanted to look at it, and he let them like kind of just look at a little bit, but then the guy just kind of like forced his way in, and he was standing in here, and it just made me really uncomfortable. So I was like, okay, I'm sorry, but you know what? It's bedtime, and I know we're not going to buy this, so I'm going to have to ask you to leave. And he said no. He told me no. And so Glock went off. He you know, he went off. And so it was something where we had to physically remove him from our house. Oh shoot. And it just, it just was weird. We've lived here for a long time, and I've never had anything like that happen. I've never felt unsafe in my house. I've lived here for over 10 years, and I've never had anything like that happen. It was just very, very, it was disconcerting, we'll say. I hear a sad wiener. I have a little dog that wanted to get into his house, and now that I'm streaming, now I can hear him over there crying his little sad wiener cry. Yeah, thank you, Grimace. It was really awkward, and I didn't notice it because I don't notice things like this as much, but Glock had mentioned that he smelled like he was heavily intoxicated. So I'm going to assume it was probably something where he just was intoxicated and, oh, look, we got 2 golden eggs. Maybe he wasn't thinking straight, but, it was awkward. But we're okay. Okay, let's do this. I've never gotten 2 golden eggs before. We're going to do this and this. We'll hold on to 1 golden egg. So that was kind of our excitement. I do have a quail. His name is Quincy. That's a cute noise. So we have Quincy. I do not yet have enough hardwood to upgrade my barn. So let's see. Okay, we have some wool. Is that our 3rd wool? I might have 3 wool now. I have to remember where I put the other wool. That's definitely not it. Here's 1. Okay, no, I just got a lower quality wool. Let's sell something. Let's sell this salmon. And we're going to put the other wool in here. And that way I can save it because I need it. I need 3, plus I need some round stylish glasses, a flower, and a royal grape blazer. And I can give that to the giants to give them a disguise so they can play with the kids. So actually, let's see if we can do this. Let's, oh, did I show you my farm already? I thought it looked so cute. It's getting cuter. Getting cuter. And I changed the look of my house. So that looks cuter. I'm excited. Okay, I think I have something to pick up, if I remember correctly, from the blacksmith. Check. Yeah. Okay, so I've freed a couple of the giants. I think that might have happened off stream. I apologize for that. But one of the little giants, there's a little boy in town, Archie, that can see them. But the adults can't see them. So he wants to be able to play with the kids. And the only way that he can do that is if he has a disguise so that he can then be seen by the adults. And he won't be just ignored, or, they won't just think he's an imaginary friend. So we're working on making him a little disguise. I'm kind of curious to see what it looks like. I've never actually done that quest. It came out, or I got to that part kind of when I stopped playing last time. So maybe we'll go check it out and see what it is, see what that looks like. Donate. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Let me just make sure really quick. Donated, donated, donated. I just want to make sure none of these are also offers. Look at that. That makes me happy. We got a reward. We got some rope. That's really unimpressive. But it does look like we get a stamina banana over here. Okay. If I can get enough points at the Harvest Festival next year, then I can get a stamina banana there too. Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to talk to them. They're all doing yoga. Thank you for that. So this is Leah, and she is teaching yoga today. This is something that I need to start doing in real life, just for flexibility and everything else. Yeah, it is a stamina banana. So you eat a banana and you get stamina. Oh, let's talk to Theo. I don't know why all the songs I'm writing are super sad lately. Here's what I wrote yesterday. The lifeless leaves have left my life. What a downer. You know how I know it's fall? I caught plenty of cod yesterday. Okay, I'm not going to buy these just yet because we need one more wool. So truthfully, we may not even be able to do it anytime soon. Oh, look at cutscene with Luke. Yes, yes, of course we can talk. I just don't think, well, I just don't see the need for you to come all the way here. Oh, you're close? I see. Sure. I mean, sure. Now's fine. Dunya, great timing. Come and help me clean up. We gotta clean up. I know what's going on. I've seen this cutscene before. It looks like a little palm tree that he's using, doesn't it? Come on. Quick. Everything okay, Luke? Fine, peachy. Just that this place is a pigsty is all. Just dust something. Wow. Calm down. I'm sorry, Dunya. It's just... It seems like we'll have a special visitor coming over soon. Oop. Here he is. Yeah, it is kind of bossy. He wasn't really asking for help, huh? He was just demanding it. My father. Hello, Luke and Dunya. Look at this dusty old place. You know, even as a boy, you never liked to dust. What a shame it's bled over into what passes for your professional life. Sorry, Dad, I don't have an army of maids working here. How droll. It isn't like you to stop by, Dad. How can I, help you? You have it backwards, son. I've come to offer my services to you. Yeah, he totally is. You what? I've come to apply for a job. I don't understand. Honestly, son, your mother has something to do with it. She said I need to be more supportive of our son's business ventures. I told her I was being supportive by providing you the initial startup capital. Well, that's not technically true. Luke, funny boy. You worked at the vineyard. The money you earned for the store came from me. He worked for it himself? Wow. Anyway, where was I? Ah, Bree, yes. And then she told me I get to sleep on the couch for the night. Unbelievable. I think that's fitting. So, lo and behold, here I am, offering my services, which appears to be desperately required. Are you saying you want to work here? Yes, I want to work here. Wow, that's great. Sure, yes. Very well. I shall begin first thing tomorrow morning. Do I need to bring my own dirty apron, or will I be provided one? I'll take care of everything, don't worry. We'll start tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. See you around, Dunya. I never really got to see how this whole thing plays out totally. Oh, wow. He was weirdly happy about having to work with his dad. I'm not sure that I would be so happy. Let's buy a skillet because it's on sale. Can we buy anything else? I kind of want to. But I'm like, maybe we'll wait until... Not even my dad, and I'm dreading it. I know! We need all this to cook. Maybe if I get a blender... Let's just buy it all. We're being silly. We can afford it all. There we go. Now we have a fully stocked kitchen. Okay. So you only have to buy that stuff once. And I'm back up to 333, which isn't as high as I should be, but I'm getting there. This tree is looking better. I don't know how. Oh, wait. What are you? I don't know if I've got that one. I think I do. We'll find out. It's a Harpalus beetle, and I do have it. Sacred area. So this one I've apparently already healed. It's weird that sometimes when you're standing weird, or you know, at a weird angle though, you can just see the stump of it. But I didn't think I'd rejuvenated this one. I do love the colors that they've added over here into the foliage. It's kind of nice. Oops. So what'd you have for dinner tonight? You have anything good? I make sure to buy a few extra pumpkins for Archie and me to carve. Now that the weather is nice, we just chill around the house and carve. Do you recycle at your farm, Dunya? You must get a lot of trash on your farm, huh? We live next to the beach, and so much trash blows right up on the front of our garage, or up to the front of our garage. Grilled chicken and baked potatoes, that sounds delicious. With fall fashion, it's all about the layers, Dunya. Jacket, a scarf, whatever you want. Oh, maybe not whatever you want. You know what I mean. I'm ready to relocate my family to the city if I have to. You know, with the whole oil spill thing. It hasn't gotten that bad, It sure doesn't sound like a bad idea to fly over Coral Island right now. Just when the leaves are... I had chili dogs. So Glock made us... But they were actually spicy sausages, because I don't like hot. I think that they're weird. They taste weird, and then, like, most hot dog buns are sweet. So we had spicy sausages with chili, but they weren't too spicy. They just have good flavor. And then with chili and some cheese, and I like onion. So it had onion on top. And then Glock gave me, he bought these little prepackaged flans, so we had flan too. I could really go for a snack right now. Okay, I don't think I have a snack for you. They give you a Harpalus. Oh no, don't give him anything. Vegetables, as in raw vegetables? None for me, thanks. I'm not big on vegetables. Fruit, on the other hand. Good to know. So he's a fruit guy. Oops. I'm getting weird lag every once in a while. I don't know why. I feel like my bags are really, really full too. So we're gonna have to just sell a bunch of stuff. Ooh, look it. I actually caught a spider in that one. I was really excited. Okay. We're pretty close to a warp point. So let's talk to Suki. I had a huge to-do list I wanted to get through yesterday, but I wasn't able to finish everything. Normally I'd be upset about it, but I feel okay. We are all doing good. We're doing good. So Glock is feeling good. Glock gets sick the most, I think. He's got a few things going on inside that he needs to go to the doctor for, and he refuses to go to the doctor. So it just is what it is. He's got like some ulcers that he's gotta really go to the doctor. Yeah, it probably is all that dang Dr. P. How are you, Dr. Marshy? Are you having a good night? I have this Dark Essence. I don't know if I have that yet. We'll sell some. Let's see if we have some Dark Essence. I don't feel like I do. Maybe I should keep it. Oh, I do have. Well, we'll keep it whatever. You're meh. Did you have a good day, kind of? Meh doesn't sound very exciting. I don't know what I want to do today. I'm just kind of like running the farm right now, but I feel like I should be going into a... Let's go into the caves. We'll go check out the new cave. Ooh, what'd you do today at the nursery? Praying mantis. Yeah, we already have. I should check. You know, my life isn't generally all that exciting either, but I found I kind of like it that way. I work in financials, so one of the things that I've been talking a bit is, you know, he seems to think that everybody traveling. You know, I kind of mentioned one time, and I think it made him start thinking about it, that he's, you know, sometimes when you're looking at somebody, you have your own perspective. You frame it, and so it can be really easy to overlook how somebody else might really be feeling or thinking because you're framing it in your own thoughts and perspectives. And he really thought about that. And so there was recently an article that somebody had sent us that says the art or the something about how it's saying never again, basically how blissful it is to say never again. And it was about somebody who had gotten cancer. He'd gotten cancer, and so he'd beaten it, and it was really long and hard, and then everybody was like, oh, you must have a new lease on life, and you probably want to go do all these things on your bucket list. And he was like, okay, you know, maybe that's for other people, but I don't really need to take selfies of myself with sharks. That's not at the point that I'm at. I'm cutting out a bit from my mic. I'm so sorry. Is it really bad? I don't know how to fix it. See. Wonder if it's something going on in the background. Well, still, that's so frustrating. I'm sorry about that. Let me know if it doesn't get better. Maybe it's something going on with this. Maybe I need to make that louder, or I don't know. When it comes to like the technical stuff, I'm not very good. I kind of want to go fishing in this. Let's see if we can catch a fish. I feel like if we do catch a fish, it should be like a fried fish. Oh, weird. I'll try to move it closer. Oops. So I secretly have these weird little, you know how kids have these little gummy animals? I guess there's no fish. Let's go to, oh, there's a fish. Let's see if it's an actual fish. Okay, it's an actual fish. Like the, kind of. So they're like little squishies, but they're kind of sticky. A lobster. That's unexciting. That's how, yeah, you know, I'm as old. I took Flintstone vitamins too, you know? Oops. Okay, so I updated the wiki on these things because I noticed so many people could not kill them, and I figured out how to kill them. You have to wait until they come up, and then you can hit them. Okay. But they, you know, usually they'll like fall on the floor and they'll get dirty and hairy or whatever, and they're kind of gross, but I have a couple of those that I wash every once in a while, and then I'll stick on top of my microphone, and one kind of looks like a weird, maybe a snail, and then the other one is a cat seal. And I just stack them on top of each other like a weird little sticky totem pole. I don't know. Okay, so we now can have osmium level, or this is the most dangerous of all of the caves. See if we can kill these guys. I can get down just 5 levels. You know, I will say this. I do think Flintstone vitamins probably tasted too good for their own good. I'll tell you what. I found myself wanting to take my vitamins all the time. They were tasting. Okay, here we go. Maybe that was just me, though. Maybe I'm a weirdo. And that's okay. I don't even think they make Flintstone vitamins anymore, though. Probably exactly for that reason, right? Let's see. Oh, where's my hoe? I don't have a hoe. Wait, do I have a hoe? No, I was upgrading my hoe. Okay. So what did you have for dinner tonight, Dr. Marshy? There we go. You ate a corn dog? Kind of like mine. I had a chili dog. You know, weirdo is maybe too strong. I would say just creative. Creative and unique. That's how we'll describe it. Right? Oh, I got you. You know what, though? I feel you, because I feel like just going to the store. Block went to the store the other day and spent $270, and I don't feel like he bought anything astronomical. It was like he bought dog food and cat food, and I needed mousse. And we needed like a few things like deodorant and stuff like that. A few bathroom things, but nothing that we got was like anything that I would expect with groceries to be $270. But it's just really hard to get by. So I feel for you. I hope things get a little easier soon. I've actually put us on a it's basically like a plan to try to get out of debt this year. I don't know if we'll be successful, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, I know. That's what he was saying. And it just wasn't that expensive before. You used to be able to get a lot of things a lot cheaper than you. We'll get out of here because we at least got to level 5, so it'll save our spot. I'm drinking some tea, guys. I'm sorry. We have to solve the mystery of the fire giant. So that's one that I'll definitely do on stream. We'll have to do the last 10 levels in one night. But I want to be able to see what happens with the fire giant. Okay, let's see. We need some osmium ore. We need some more. Okay, there we go. We've got osmium ore now. Yay! We're gonna sell this. Let's sell this too. We just have too much stuff. Okay, we'll put that away. Silver ore. And put the, oh no, we can't put the ginger over there. But even if you go to like fast food, it's so expensive right now. So, it's hard to go to any fast food without spending, like, for 3 people, you can easily spend 40 bucks. And the only way you can avoid spending $40 is by ordering off the cheap menu, and you're still going to be spending like $25 minimum. Every once in a while, if you get a good coupon, you can get it for less. So that's our goal. Find all the coupons. Okay. Oh, we can't put that in there. Oh well. Oh, you know what we can do though? You have a wardrobe. So we're gonna put what we can in our wardrobe. See if we can put these in our wardrobe. Oh, is it down there for fast food minimum wage? I did hear something. Oh no, we can't put those in there. Just claim. I know like our minimum wage is super high up here. It just went up at the start of this year to over 6. And that's just for the whole state. So sometimes people are like, oh man, I'm going to move up there because minimum wage is so great, yada, yada, yada. But the problem is that it's kind of a pipe dream. Like a livable minimum wage is kind of I know it's my opinion, but it's kind of a pipe dream. Because as soon as you make minimum wage go up, the first thing that happens is that the cost of everything. Oh, that was poor place. Let's fix it real quick. Let's just move it somewhere where I can keep it. This will be for random things. This. All the tools that I want to keep, but I don't necessarily have room for, that's what we'll put in there. Wow, $20 an hour for them, which will skyrocket. Ooh. You're not gonna, that's the problem is that nobody is gonna want to go to, you know, to a fast food joint. Go there because it's inexpensive. If it's not inexpensive, how are you gonna afford it? Okay, let's do a little tiny bit of fishing. Well, I hope everything turns out better than expected. And you know, maybe it'll work out. Okay, let's see. We're gonna make some Karacha sauce. There we go. Price increases across the board are influenced by many things. Shrinkflation, yes. Well, greedflation, I think, is the thing. So that were meant to be careers. Yeah. It heavily will influence the price of inflation. Well, the only reason I say that is because I can remember I worked for 2 years working fast food. And I can remember when I did that, there was a minimum wage increase. And the very first thing that happened the day after was I came in and they were adjusting all the prices. And I asked my manager, I'm like, why are our prices going up? And they're like, well, because minimum wage went up, and so now we have to adjust the prices for everything. That was at Carl's Jr. back in the 1990s. Back when I was making $5.75 an hour. Big money. But anyway, it's hard because I know there's also people that need to get by on things. Like, I feel for up here, we've got a lot of people that are older that just for whatever reason, maybe they didn't have the ability to save, or, you know, let's be honest, a lot of the time it's probably single income parents or single parents or whatever. And so they've worked their whole life. But you see people that are older that are working fast food up here, and that just breaks my heart. I feel like if you're older, you shouldn't have to work fast food. There, you know, I wish that, well, I wish a lot of things, but we won't get into it on. Yeah. Life is rough. I've often thought if I had enough money, I would make a really cool, almost like a, I know it probably sounds like a hippie commune, probably what it is, but more like a little village of people that were like-minded. And you know, it would be more of like just a self-sustaining kind of village where people could garden or farm, or garden and ranch rather, I guess, or farm and ranch, or get into some sort of skill and then just barter and trade, and everybody could take care of each other. More like the Amish, I guess. Maybe I just want to be Amish. No, I never said that. I just said I think it would be really cool to have a group of like-minded individuals who could live in sort of a village setting, so that you could barter and trade and provide for everything. I actually created a page on Facebook with the intention of just that. It was, you know, one of those things that I set up after talking to my friend. She's trying to set up a nonprofit that's designed to pool resources in the event of a really bad event, like a really bad earthquake is one that she's always kind of mentioning, because we are technically on one of the major fault lines. You know, I guess so. I can't deny it, Dr. Marcia. I did say that, so you know, it would be okay. I she's no, she's not a doomsday prepper. Her whole thing is about community, and like, for instance, like if we had a really bad earthquake or if something really bad happened, just teaching kids some basic first aid. And she's not Mormon. She's not Mormon. You know, but I mean, not that, please, anybody who is Mormon, please don't think that's any kind of insult though at all, because I love Mormon. But she just is not. So, yes, please don't, Dr. Marshy. So you're gonna get me in trouble. But anyway, um, she's hoping to kind of bring the community together to help each other. Prepared for anything that you see. I don't really know a lot, but she does definitely have that. So she's been trying to get people to help her up, and she's in a different county than me. And it just really inspired me listening to what she was wanting to do. So I set up a Facebook page for our county in hopes that people would actually like just trade, instead of asking for things and saying, I have this piece of garbage, she wants to give me $5 for it. Just saying, hey, I have this piece of garbage TV or whatever. If you want to trade me a thing of eggs, that'd be great. You know, because we do have a lot of county here. So we have a lot of people that are farming and ranching, and a lot of people that are keeping bees, and a lot of people that maybe just need help. Like my thought was sometimes you get an older individual who knows how to sew, and maybe they know how to play the piano, or maybe they can give you vocal lessons or something, but they're not able to mow their lawn anymore because they're older. So you go over there and you mow their lawn, and then you get some sort of lesson out of it. You have an old-fashioned flat screen, there you go. I don't know how much you get for it, but maybe you could get some eggs out of it, Dr. Marshy. So if you barter really good, maybe you could get something better. But that was my plan. And then it just, you know, because I've always been pulled in so many directions and I'm the only admin on it, it's never really gone anywhere. I actually went in there the other day and there were like requests to join the group from like literally 22 weeks ago, and I'm like, I'm sorry. I didn't know. So I really, if I need somebody to help me with it, and somebody local here. Yay, it's gonna be rainy tomorrow. Let's give Decky some loves. Oh, look it, we have all of our equipment now. See all of our equipment? It's fully decked out. Let's see if we can make anything. It is a whole job. Oh dear. Okay, we can do it. Okay, so now we can make some stuff. But what I don't like is I don't see stone soup, butter croissant, any egg, sunny side up. Let's see. Okay, any clam. Ooh, clam chowder and any milk. Jackfruit. Okay, I don't have a jackfruit yet. Any egg. Yeah. I guess I better start saving some eggs if I want to make stuff. But yeah, it can be quite a process. I actually asked my friend if she would help me. Said she would, but she's also really busy. All right, let's see. Your parents sent us an article about you making 250,000 coins. We're so happy you found your community and you're thriving on Coral Island. We sent some extra money to add to the pile. The kittens are taking over our bedroom. We let them sleep there with us. There's no winning with those cuties. We're beyond proud of you, Dunya. Love, Grandma. Aw. Grandma sent me 1,000 coins. So let's put that away. We got lots of batteries now. Tomorrow we don't have to farm, or we don't have to water, which is going to be nice. So maybe that'll be my goal for this year, Dr. Marshy. Maybe my goal should be better run my little Facebook group that's designed to help people. And maybe I can actually start helping people. I did end up finding somebody who wanted a vacuum, and I gave her, we had an extra vacuum. It was like my older vacuum. And when Glock got here, he bought me a new vacuum. So I gave her my old vacuum because I was like, I literally have one. And it's just kind of my upstairs vacuum because I don't want to drag them up and down. Yeah, I think it would be really good because no matter what, even if one person is helped, then it'll be a success, right? So already I could say that one girl who needed a vacuum, I am successful. She has a vacuum. But there's a few things I'm going to focus on this. I think that's one of them. I'm trying to also just give more of my time to volunteering when I can. And the most important thing I'm trying to do this year, honestly, is to run my household better and make sure that my family, that's going to be my #1 goal. And that's something that I feel like I've always tried to do, but I have not done it as well as I would have hoped. So I need to work on that. Oh, that's why. Take these out. Yeah. Let's put them in here. Boop-a-doop. boop, boop. There we go. Beautiful. So hopefully I'll be successful. We'll see. I'll have to give you updates on whether it's actually working or not. I may reach out to the one girl that's ever posted things in there and ask if she wants to help be an admin. The girl that I gave the vacuum to, and maybe she can help me run. Because she seems pretty active. She's the only one that's ever made posts in there, aside from me. I've made posts because I'm like, I've accidentally bought this thing and my husband said it's the wrong thing. So if anybody wants to trade something for it, that'd be cool. And then I never get any responses. It's also my fault because I end up buying things a lot of the time and try to wait for Glock, but sometimes he'll be busy or distracted. And then he won't answer my question. Then I'm like, I'm just gonna buy it. Because I'm probably right. You know, I appreciate that, Grimmett. But here's the thing, like, what's to stop us from making a group like that in every area? Why couldn't we all just, like, if you felt inclined and you had the time, it's a lot of work out. So I don't blame you if you don't. But for anybody who has the extra time and the inclination, you could start a little group on Facebook just of neighbors helping neighbors, or whatever you want to call it. And then you could go ahead and hopefully foster a little group where I really feel like we're going to need it, you know? I feel like anymore, things are just so expensive that it's going to be hard for people to buy back to school clothes and to take care of things like that. There's going to be a real big need in the community for people to help each other. And I feel like that sense of community is something that we don't really have often. Yeah, well, and that's why the barter is kind of a nice thing, because I kind of felt the same way. But if you're trading, then everybody could be happy about that, I think. I overthink a lot. So usually means I've thought of a lot of the things, but it doesn't mean I've come up with a perfect plan. Yeah, well, I can feel that too, Dr. Marshy. And honestly, one thing that I did is I literally, like, if you want to sit there and rant about like politics or anything else, that is totally okay. That is your Facebook and you can do it. But what I've done for me and myself is I've just hid that. You know, I'm like, I'll still be your friend. I don't not like you, but I have whittled my Facebook down so that it's cute animals and positive quotes and things that I feel like bring value to my life a little more. I mean, not that Facebook ever brings value to our lives. Facebook. But a little bit more than some of the other stuff. And so that's how I've handled it. And I'll be honest, I've cut a lot of news out of my life too, because I know that it's good to know the news, but for me, it causes a lot of anxiety that I don't necessarily need in my life. So I just am not reading the news. Yeah, I know bad things are happening in the world, and it's a little bit of sticking my head in the sand, but for my own mental health, I've had to just say, you know what, I can't change that thing going on. And so I just have to not immerse myself in those thoughts every day. So I'm really happy with that. I really enjoy Facebook. Facebook is where I watch all my little bird reels. Like all the little cute birds that are saying something or doing something cute. That's where I see them all. I don't have TikTok. I'm not a Twitter you know, I don't do anything like that. I'm just old. I'm old, I guess. Yeah, like the making bacon pancakes. I still sing that sometimes. You got that stuck in my head. So, but things like that, things that just bring joy to your life. Otherwise, why are they there? Sometimes we let things into our life that I think we should. We could be a lot happier if we just turned them off. Just said, you know what? No, thank you. I know that that's really super important to you, and I appreciate that about you and your passion and enthusiasm about things, but today I'm just going to choose to be happy. And that's how I keep my optimism. But um I know that not everybody is going to be honest, and not everybody is going to be nice, and I know there's a lot of bad in the world. Believe me, I really, really do. Um, but there's a lot of good in the world too. There's a lot of people out there that are just trying to make it through. They don't know how they're going to do it, and they've never thought that anybody cares about them at all. And sometimes when you show a little bit of love to somebody or a little bit of caring to somebody, it sparks something in them. It makes it does. I know, super corny, guys, but it makes the world a little. That's how if we're not here trying to make the world a better place, then we're part of the problem, right? Be the change you want to see in the world. Anyway, enough of my little soapbox. I'll get down to it. And we're going to lay some little rocks. And then we're going to make this dehydrator go up here because I've discovered if I put this little pathway in between, then I can measure out exactly between them, and make it easier so that everything is evenly spaced between. So now they are all evenly spaced. That was so corny. You feel like you're in an Adam Sandler movie and it's towards the end where you're welcome. You're welcome, Dr. Marsh. That's the kind of entertainment you get here. It's 100% positivity most of the time. I can't say all of the time because there's definitely sometimes when I'm not feeling either. Found out. What? You're standing behind the counter. Pablo. The last day of fall is the busiest. Oh, the winter decorations are down. Yay! Raphael loves onyx. Ben is usually my go-to guy for rare items, but he's out of town. That's just great. Do you know where I can get an onyx? Cultish brainwashing Redunia is trying to pass. No! Kool-Aid in my hippie commune. You know what? If I had a hippie commune, it would be freaking awesome and it would have all the animals. And we would sit and probably braid each other's hair and take care of our animals. Don't be jealous. All right. Speaking of hippie commune, so lovely to see the fall festival decorations. They always do an excellent job. Helps if I can actually read. I am not. I'm not at all. So, do I come across that way? I'm not. So this is just who I am, Marishy. You're making me feel bad. The whole town looks like a scene from a television show. Just checking. So, oh, okay, okay. Mostly. Totally being mostly sarcastic. So, all right, let's talk to Chame. I jacked up my knee yesterday. I slipped on some leaves and fell down the stairs in front of the bathhouse. Blah. Sorry. Kind of hurts when I walk. I guess this is a glimpse into what old age will feel like. Ah. I can imagine. I've not gotten there quite yet. I showed Glock the other day. We're 43. We're going to turn 44 this year, but I have been super blessed in that I am only just now. I've got like one white hair in my eyebrow. And it's been there for a few years. See, look at Gone Traveling. Come back here, Ben. And then I have got this one white hair that's like right in front of it's like in my bangs area. I'm showing you with my hand like you can see. But it's in my bangs area. I don't really have bangs, but it's in that area where it would be bangs. So I was showing it to Glock and he was like, why don't you just pull it out? And I'm like, you leave my white hair alone. That's my white hair. He's like, just pull it out. And I'm like, no, I have to keep it. Ooh, I caught him. He was super slow. Okay, let's get some wood here. Oops. We need hardwood. You'll be 37 this year and you're already getting white hairs. You know, I feel like it's more common for men, and I feel like it's more common in your beard first when you do start to go a little bit gray. But they call that, they call it being a silver fox. So I wouldn't feel bad about that. I couldn't catch it. I feel like your little picture always looks like Guy Fieri. And I never know if it's you or if it's Guy Fieri. But if I'm totally honest, that's what I think when I see that little picture that you have. I'm never sure if it's you or not. I'm like, I think it's Guy Fieri. You can let that be your secret if you wish. Let's check out. I don't think I have enough artifacts to enchant any of my weapons or my items. Got 2. This is the only one that has it, and I have this, which is only worth. Oops. It's 2 people mashed together, but it's not you. Well, it looks like Guy Fieri. Well, I'll tell you a little secret. My avatar isn't me either. Oh, it is? Okay, yay! See? I know what I'm talking about a little bit. Divers, drive-ins, and dives, right? The falling season it is. The season of abundance food. I will never guess the other person because it is, 100%. I just see Guy Fieri. Try to guess who mine is. It's nobody. The cat. Fire giant is not freed. Oops. See. This is the air giant's house. Got a little vent in the... Wonder where they are. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, there he is. Ah, wind. So he's the one I just released. Drew don't remember how two things after stuck for so long. They talk a little bit, like their cadence is a little bit different. I have a hard time. All right, let's go back to the farm. Gatomon from the show in the late 90s called Digimon. I feel like I've heard of Digimon. That was like when the Pokemon was real big too, right? Okay, we almost have enough to upgrade our barn. I'm trying to upgrade my barn, but I do need to upgrade my stuff as well. I do need to also get some more bronze kelp. Let's see. What else do we... Nothing? Let's stick some stuff in here. If we can. I'm running out of room. Oh. Well. Get rid of the chub. These little trees too. You like Digimon more than Pokemon? What was the difference between them? It was supposed to be Pokemon's bigger competitor. I remember it being like a pretty big thing. Like it had the show and everything. But I don't really remember watching it. I was a little bit too old at that point. Now we have enough room for everything. Plus, we can put our sprinklers over here. And then we know where they are. Yay! Look at that. A plus our stone path. Plus this. We're going to sell this hammer. We're going to sell the hammerstone and this. We still have a ton of energy. I feel like we don't need to go diving right now. Let's just make sure our animals are not diving, but into the mine right now because we just got all that ore. So let's go ahead and go diving. We're just all that. There we go. Let's go diving. What was your favorite Digimon? And what was the difference? Was it like, was the battle different? Or were they, like, the one thing I didn't like about Pokemon, if I'm perfectly honest, is that they started out really cute and then they turned into like big old monsters. And I was like, ugh. I want to go back to the cute version. Your cat is actively trying to get you up out of your chair to play with her and her plush squirrel. Aww. Yeah, go lurk. You have a wonderful night, Marshy, and have fun. Digimon was more creative with their transformations. I had never seen it. I only used to watch shows with the kids when they would watch it. So, like, my nephew, he was born when I was 7. And so, I'd watch, like, Power Rangers with him. And SpongeBob SquarePants. I'd watch cartoons with him a lot. I like cartoons. But I think he was just a little bit young for Digimon. I really liked Pokemon. Ooh, wait. Let's let that one calm down. Calm down. I'm gonna catch that one. Okay, he's calmed down. Oh no! No! Nuts. Okay. Digimon final forms were more cybernetic looking for them. And didn't they have a game as well, or was it just a card game? Like, I know Pokemon had a card game, and they still do, and it seems weirdly popular again. I've heard that they've had to lock up the Pokemon cards because people were trying to steal them. They had more lore to them. That's cool. When did they stop making Digimon? Was it kind of when Pokemon kind of fell out of... You know, I feel like Pokemon kind of got a little stale there after a while. Gotta clean all this trash. Oh no! Biggest Pokemon. Oh dear. Stupid autocomplete. That happens to me sometimes. Oh dear. Really? That's kind of cool. Is it a lot of fun? Do you still play it? Or would you still play it? And what if they came out with something that's kind of like Pal World, but with Digimon? Would you enjoy something like that? Or was it more of like a top-down, sort of like the original Pokemon? Oh, I think we're going to get a clean area here in a minute. Here it goes. Okay, I will admit I figured out how to change the clock, so I've changed it because I'm not good at military time. Let's get rid of all this trash. We'll find the new area too. Okay, so for osmium level things, the osmium level goods, I'm kind of feeling like maybe I should upgrade my my pickaxe first, because that's how I'm mining the osmium, but then maybe I'll get the gold or the osmium scythe next. Ooh, seaweed. Oh, I think I've already got one of these. Ah! I don't know why sometimes I feel like I can't catch it. We've got kelp there. I cleaned this whole area up, believe it or not. Yeah. Oh, is that what Colossus' skin is made of? Sorry. My throat was all scratchy there. But yeah, that's the level. Let's see. Osmium kelp. So when it gets to that purple kind of shiny stuff, that's osmium. So I can do osmium ore and osmium kelp, and that's how I'm making my sprinkler 3s. I think is the highest sprinkler. Ooh, I did not know that. Honestly, it's been a long time since I've really gotten into any of the characters, any comic book character. I still have my old comics. I should probably try to sell them or give them away. I should barter them. Old comic books. You can look through it for a carton of eggs. I used to get like, I used to try to get the collector's editions, but sometimes when they make those collector's editions, it's sort of like, you remember when they used to have like the Barbie, the Barbie that was like the Christmas Barbie every year, and it was like in a box and nobody would take it out of the box. Yellow should be expert. I don't know if they'd be any good when they get here, though. Ooh, look at that. An Olympia oyster. I've never seen that. We're getting into some new territory here. Look at that guy. Oh, I did catch a giant isopod. Yay! I caught him! Okay, low stamina. What's your favorite comic? The big annual? Yes, I know what you're talking about, I think. I used to get the ones that would have like the hologram cover, or I have some old trading cards somewhere of let's see, it would have been X-Men. X-Men was my favorite. That was the best. I was not a DC girl. I was a Marvel girl. And Rogue was my favorite. I think we had this conversation. And Wolverine. Beast was okay. Nightcrawler I liked a lot too. I thought he was a nice guy. I hated Scott though. What was his name? Cyclops. Ugh. Ugh. And it was just because, you know, between Cyclops and Wolverine, what have they done to it lately? What's changed? You'll have to tell me. I haven't actually read a comic book since I was real. So it'll be cool to find out what's going on in the world of X-Men these days. What? Most of them are dead? Why would they kill them off? That seems like a poor choice. Please tell. I'm assuming Wolverine is still alive. There's no way they could actually kill off Wolverine. Like, that was his whole thing, was that he just lived forever. That's good. Clean up our inventory. For those in there. Some seaweed. Wolverine's still alive. I'm trying to get them with edgy with them. Colossus keeps. Ugh. That's the worst. Ooh. Look at all those. Okay. Before we go to bed, we're going to fix up those. And make sure these are all, you know, stacked. If I can make them stacked. That way, at least they're producing something while I'm sleeping. Okay. Jean Grey died. She was never really my favorite. I know she was a lot of people's favorite. But, I mean, come on. Rogue. You'd have to do a whole stream on Comic Talk. My best friend loved Jean Grey. That was her favorite character. And the whole, oh, what was it? The Phoenix and the Dark Phoenix. They got married? How did they get married? They can't kiss. Can she kiss now? Does she get to kiss him? I'm gonna be sad if she doesn't get to kiss him. Those two were my favorite. I thought they were cute. Where did it go? Here it is. There we go. Let's cut this tree down. Oh, I can't. I don't have the energy. Have enough. Kitty Pryde left. Oh, left Colossus at the altar. So Rogan. Oh, man. But they can't kiss. That was like the whole, like, I mean, they're really the perfect couple. Because you can have all this tension between them. And it really doesn't matter because they can't kiss. I think... 2, 3. And I want to get some more aging barrels so that I can actually make more types of wine and stuff. Then we will put 1. And I think the other one is cranberry. No, I think it's tomato. Oh, shoot. Oh, there it is. Okay. We'll get a tomato out. Okay. Flour. So we will take... Let's take this lotus. And then we'll take a daisy. Or not a... Let's use... Let's use a sun. Forge made a device to dampen powers, so they use it... Oh! Interesting. Wolverine killed Beast? Why? He loses... Was he mind controlled? Or was Beast just being a butthole? Okay, let's donate an item. We're gonna get all the stamina bananas. Oh, interesting. There's a lot that's changed then. There's a lot that's changed in the last 25 years, Grimace. Well, I understand why that had to happen. Oh, but he found out? Yeah, you don't mess with Wolverine, because if he finds out, you're in big trouble. Okay. Look at, we're back up to 343 gold. Okay. And there's a spooky festival. Ducky looks happy. It's raining today. Tomorrow's gonna be sunny. Let's go see if we can figure out if we can get our hoe. Just wanted to take a quick breather from my victory dance. Oh, you're gonna battle him? Is he gonna win? Won! For my victory dance, to drop you this little note. Gotta admit, the view's pretty spectacular from the top. Oh, this is that butthole that beat me. You put in some effort, but, well, there's something about Beluga Bay. It's got that special magic. Catch you later. Shut up, Bobby. Oh, man. Who's your favorite character? Out of all the X-Men, who's your favorite? Who's the one that you're like, that's the one that you're going to read? Or do you have more than one favorite? Which is okay, too. Oops. Two. There we go. Colossus. Nightcrawler is pretty cool. What is it about Colossus that's your favorite? Just kind of how he's like that big, strong guy. Colossus was pretty cool, but I don't know if I've ever really read too many that actually starred him. I was more into, like, you know, broken game. I even had, I was such a nerd that I had, like, on my, on my binder, because I was in middle school, I wrote, like, love Gambit, like Gambit with, like, a huge heart around it, and I can remember getting teased pretty hard for that. Apparently that's not a cool thing to do. I was never very cool, though. So, I was always doing the not cool thing. He's huge and powerful. Aw. That's sweet. I really liked Angel, too. Like Archangel, but I liked him when he had wings. I don't know if I really liked him as a person. I just liked his wings. But he seemed like kind of the spoiled rich boy. Maybe with some issues. They still have comics these days, but they're a little bit different. They do graphic novels for kids these days. So my daughter is reading a graphic novel right now called Cookie. And I don't really know what it's about. But it's about a little, I think it's about a little girl who's like a witch, and there's always a picture of her and some little boy, and it almost seems like kind of like a manga. You love the tension between Archangel. Yeah. You see, it's interesting. I loved the love stories, if I'm honest. I loved the love stories. Look at all these grapes. I'm definitely not selling my grapes. Make these into... Although I do think that they've changed it so that you can make anything into wine. We've got dehydrations. Now, do you have a ton of comics as well? I have a secret. I wouldn't say it's a ton. I have like a box that probably has like maybe like 40 or 50. Yeah, I know. I love Wolverine. He's got that kind of, you know, he's got that bad boy vibe. Oh, honey, you need to get in the shower. You better hurry. All right, we're gonna make these. Okay, there we go. We're gonna have to give our animals some food. You used to collect them before I went into the Air Force, but your mom got rid of them. Aww. That sucks. I'm sorry. Kind of sounds like what happened to me. A little bit different. A little bit different, but once upon a time, I was, you know, I had my little fish and I went on vacation and left him in my brother's care, and my brother flushed my fish. That sucked. Little different. Mine was a fish. He had, so my fish had some sort of like, yeah. Well, my fish would eat, and it had some sort of swim bladder issue. So every time it would eat, it would float. And I was really young, so I didn't know. So I went on vacation, left him under my brother's care. And that's when it all happened. And I was like, oh, Michael, you are a butthole. So that happened. And it wasn't like a fish that was like, you know, it wasn't like a fish that I just bought or one from the fair or anything. Like, I'd had that fish for years. So he was my little pet, you know. And I remember the first time I saw him floating on his belly, I was so worried. And then over time, I realized it was just, that was just his thing. Like, he would just eat his food and then float on his belly. And then he'd be fine. He'd poop and he'd be fine. And so I told my brother this. But I think sometimes my brother as well, he's 14 years older than me. So sometimes I think my brother just thought, oh, this stupid fish is always floating and it's sick and I'm just going to get rid of it. And he probably thought he was doing somebody a favor, probably my parents. But I was still pretty young. I think I was like 14 years old at that point. He had a mullet back then. Pictures of him mullet. He's all in all, though. Aside from that, he's a pretty good brother. Aside from that mental lapse, it wasn't really funny. It It wasn't really funny. I was pretty devastated when it happened, but it was like 30 years ago. Right? There's too much partying going on in the back. We need a little more business up front. Otherwise, it's just chaos. Okay. This has been a pretty big harvest for today. I'm glad you agreed. Thank you. Okay. Oh, that's right. We're going to go and we're going to see if we can get our stuff, and we're going to see if we can take care of all of these different I feel like a quail egg should be something at the shrine, but it's not. I gotta go check the shrine because I'm pretty sure. What is this? What happened? Dunya, help me here. I don't know if that was a possum. It kind of looked like a possum, but not. It seems like she's feeling much better. What happened? I saw her running with a limp, and I thought I saw blood on her leg through my window. Thank you for your help. Well, I should head inside. Don't stand in the rain too long, okay? See you later, Dunya. I wonder if that only happens if it's a rainy day. Some of these cutscenes can only happen under certain conditions. Okay, coop animals. We still need wings for monster loot. I never get them. Let's see. Basic artisan. Gotta adjust my back a little bit. Ugh. Hopefully nobody walks by me because I'm gonna accidentally trip them. We need goats. I thought we needed quails. Let's see. Rare ranching. Oh, it's a large quail egg. Okay. So we're working on it then. Rare artisan. We need a wine. A truffle oil. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. And fermented goat cheese wheel. I'm not sure how to make those. I've never gotten to that point. Okay. We're already here, so let's just walk on over. Oops. We'll see if we can get some cool stuff. Be careful, babe, because I'm just stretching out my... I'm trying to stretch out my back. My back is... I'm not trying to trip you. You know, I probably could use one. My throat's been a little bit scratchy. I'm not getting... We're not doing any more sickness. There we go. We got a silver hoe. Yay! So now my watering can and my hoe are all the way up to silver. I still need to upgrade my bug net. That's the only thing that I have left there. Well, I'll go get something to drink really, really quick. Well, no, you know why? Because I've got a little bit of tea here. And I'm going to have to wrap up stream pretty soon here. So I'll hang out with you as long. Every blacksmith worth his iron knows how to make the iron eye hammer. The plans are passed down from master to apprentice. The only hard part has been obtaining the Tevendium. Until now, that is. You here for business or just seeking shelter, Dunya? So refined, haha. I don't know what that means. You know, I'm probably the worst person for people to flirt with. It has been proven. Oh, wait. I wanted to do ores, and then I wanted to go to the lab. I don't really pick up when people are flirting with me, and that's why sometimes, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but Woody would make fun of me because I told the story one time of how there was this guy that I went to school with who was really nice, and I thought he was cute, you know, but he used to carry my books for me every day, and we used to talk, and he'd walk me to my classes, and I never realized that he liked me. I just thought we were friends. So that's where that all came from. And then Woody would always make fun of me and be like, "Wow, make him carry your books for nothing." And apparently that's what I did. I just did not realize that he liked me. If I would have been very happy, but I was kind of a shy girl. He's one of the few people that I remember from high school. I was that clueless girl, though. I still am in a lot of ways. Geez, we are not having good luck with these breaks. I've gotten a whole lot of stuff. Although, honestly, the silver and the gold, this right here I'm happy about because I can use that. Look at all the... This is all new. I've never noticed this before. Maybe that's what the little lag was. It's all decorated for Halloween. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Hang on, hang on. Are we in the week of? The week of it. Let's see. We are in the week of it. Okay. So Spooky Festival is coming up at the end of this week. I'm not going to be able to play totally online all the time because I've never seen Spooky Festival and I feel like we should explore it together. Okay. That's going to be fun. Let me see if there's anything that is not donated. Donated. Donated, donated. Everything is donated. So let me go return this to my farm. I love the lights. Yeah. It's really cool, huh? Oops, I did one. Wanted to put this away. This. Here, let's throw all this in here. Wait, let's quail mayonnaise. Nope, let's sell a quail egg. We'll see how much it sells for. We're gonna sell that garnet. We're gonna sell that trash because we don't need trash, dang it. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet, so I'm gonna put it back in here. But I want to come up with something cute that looks, you know, it looks like it all goes together. All right, let's go diving. We'll maybe finish up today. Then maybe after today, I'll have to wrap up stream for now. It's a Makapuno coconut. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Oh, tight. We never discovered where that sea dragon was. Let's see. Okay, so we probably have something up here. But there's two here, two here, two here. And then I don't know about up here. Maybe we just have to unlock it first. Ooh, that looks like a sea grape. I know those from Dave the Diver and Animal Crossing. Most of what I know about animal life has to be from Animal Crossing. I can recognize so many different fish because I'm like, ooh, Animal Crossing. At least the you know, the pretend version of it. But I feel like I can even recognize some real fish because I'm like, oh, I know that. I've caught that in Animal Crossing. Oh, yeah. I need to upgrade my bug catching somehow. All right, let's just focus on all this down here. Here. I'm gonna sleep so well tonight. I didn't sleep super well last night. So tonight I'm super tired. Bad for Bagger, hi! You like Fortnite? You know, my son is always calling everybody Fortnite team. Hey, Fortnite team, let's get it. That's what he's saying. Unless you're just Sean. If you're Sean pulling my leg, then that's fair. He is constantly changing his name, so I never know. What is that? Hey! Thank you. Oh, Spooky Boba! Jess! How are you? You guys love Fortnite? Wow! Welcome! My goodness. How was your stream? Let me see. I don't know if I can do a shout out, but let me see if I can do it. Bad for Bagger. How was your stream? And welcome. Just because you love Fortnite. I love Jess. She's so sweet. Well, thank you for the raid. My name is Dunya, and you know, some people call me Dunya. I don't care. You can call me whatever. You're Pog at Fortnite. I'm so bad at Fortnite. I've seen Lovey playing Fortnite a lot. Thank you so much. It's all an illusion. That's why they call me Dunya the bully. But really, honestly, no, I'm really not a bully. The only person that I bully is my husband. And that's why I'm Dunya the bully. But he likes it. That's why he married me. So it's his fault. Were you guys playing Fortnite today? And how'd you do? Oh, you were playing Baldur's Gate 3. Okay. What character are you playing on there? I've not played that one. I've just been hanging out. I play a lot of cozy games. I'm playing Coral Island right now. This is technically my second playthrough, but it's actually the furthest I've ever been. Bagger plays way too much Fortnite. I've seen Lovey playing Fortnite with Lovey. Yeah, the Fortnite thing is just a bit. I'm playing a thief. I got you. He has a problem. Well, I was saying my son is always saying, let's get it Fortnite team, and I don't really know why. I think it must be something that new people are saying or that the kids are saying. I'm not that hip. Like, he keeps trying to teach me slang, and it's not really working that well. So, I try, though. I think I gotta go down. You're also not hip. I love that. I'm definitely not hip. Like, he'll try to tell me to say things, and I can't even remember some of the things that he tells me to say. Okay, we're stuck here, guys. I don't know where the heck I'm supposed to go. Let's see. So I am clearing. This is how much of the... there is a merfolk kingdom in here, and I'm pretty sure at some point... Aw, Jess, you're cool to me. Thank you. But there is a mer kingdom in this game, and I think that they are going to make it so that you can marry them. And the only reason I say that is when you get to the merfolk, some of them are single, but it's all locked right now. So he's single, she's single, and she's single. So they're very pretty. But I do have a little house underwater, and this is my bachelor of choice. He reminds me of my husband. He's just kind of this sweet. He's a sweet blacksmith, and then he's got his brother who's also pretty cute too. Hang on, let me see if I can find him. Why am I not? Oh, here he is. Pablo's also single. So I love this game. It's got a lot of single people. There's a lot of options. You've got Suki, who's she's the mother of Valentina. This is Valentina. Marry all of them. Well, the thing is, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna woo all of them before I get married because I want to see all their cutscenes. It is so cute. Jess, oh, you're gonna love it. So I would not buy this for myself because I'm super cheap. And so I was like, $25? I'm not gonna pay $25 for a video game, you know, thinking like that. And so my husband was like, I'm gonna buy it for you. So he bought it for me and he surprised me with it. So it was really sweet. And I've been so addicted to it since then. Let's see. It's not like Stardew where they call you out if you date them all. I'm not sure. I'm just going to make friends with them all. And I figure, we'll see how it is. That's a gooey duck. That's something we actually have where I live. It looks really gross. Okay, we found the next area. So this is what we're doing underwater. This, for anybody who's not played this game before, I can't see the main map, but this is just the underwater map, and it's really huge. It's taken me quite a while to get through all of this, and we're almost at the end. We're trying to heal a coral tree. There was an oil spill in this area at some point, and we're slowly trying to fight it off and restore the coral. So when we get in here, this is what it looks like. It's just garbage. The animals are being choked out. You can actually catch some of these. Oops, that's a harvest. I don't know how to say that. I think it's a quahog. But it's all about restoring the island, and you can catch the underwater sea creatures. And there's, it's got the Stardew Valley, kind of like the community center, only in here it's a shrine where there's like a lake goddess, more like Harvest Moon if you've ever played it. And you make offerings to the lake goddess to restore the world. And that's what I'm working on right now. I've just hit the part where I've hit, so the kelp is a resource. I'll see if I can find any kelp. I think I saw some and I probably just cut it down. I really want to find out what this is though. But I'm at the point where I'm at osmium level kelp. You start at bronze level kelp, and then you find silver, and then gold, and now osmium is the highest. And so you've got that. It has giants that you have to find. I hope I'm not ruining this or giving you guys too many spoilers. So if you don't want any spoilers, please tell me to shut up. So I apologize. But it's a really fun game. I've really enjoyed it, and I've heard that there's a lot more to the story. I haven't gotten there yet. So I'm excited to see what I find. Oh, really? Oh gosh, it's so fun. I love it. I'm totally addicted to it. Right now I've been playing this. I've been playing Pal World because, it's basically Pokemon, but in person. It's the Pokemon game everybody always wanted. Help me, you've been kidnapped by the raid train, apparently. Mind if I... Oh, gosh! Thank you so much for hanging out with me. So welcome, Fire Medic, and welcome everybody else. Oh, I thank you. Yes, I accidentally played... I try to keep it somewhat family-friendly, because I originally started streaming for my daughter, so that I could post for my daughter. So that was the whole goal. It's been... Ooh, look at this little guy. Can I talk to him? Shrimpy, you don't understand what's being said, but he's very mad. So, you play Pal World only because it's Ark Survival. Yeah. Okay, you mainly play shooters. What kind of shooters do you play? I play a variety of games, but I did accidentally play Little Misfortune. And I just thought it was going to be a cute little game where I was going to be finding a little fox, and I had no idea what I was in for, but it was fun. It was a fun experience. So, you play everything, all the shooters. My husband is playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone. R6, PABG, Paladins. I don't know all those. I don't know all those. See, I only play shooters to make my husband happy. I've never played a shooter before I started playing shooters with him. And I think we were playing Battlefield at first, and he liked to play like hardcore mode. And so it would be something where so he likes to tell this story, I'll just say, but there was a time when he was trying to show me the ropes and he's trying to get me to his safe area. So he's like, hop on the back of this motorcycle with me. So I hop on the back and I've got a gun. So I'm trying to shoot people as we go along, right? Because I'm bored. And I shoot at somebody and he dies. And I go, oh, what got you? And he was like, really? Because what had happened was he had hit a bump in the road and it had caused me to shoot him in the head. So there were a lot of stories like that. I'm probably like the enemy's best kept secret. So I really help them out with their goals. Let me see. I think I have, it's chewy and tender at the same time. That sounds disgusting. But we're gonna eat one. This is the weird thing about this. Just suspend disbelief. We found this on the floor. We just picked it up, but we're gonna eat it, and it's totally okay. 5-second rule does not apply in here. It's like the... Ooh, can I catch that? No, I'm just gonna waste my stamina. I'm gonna see if I can at least get this done so that you guys can see the coral get healed. Might have to eat that other gooey duck. At least a good one. You also have Warzone. I do have Warzone, but I'm having a problem right now in Warzone. My husband just recently bought me the multiplayer. And I like the multiplayer because, you know, it doesn't matter if I die so much. I can play multiplayer and I just play objective and I can win. And I get too competitive sometimes. So let's see. Here's what it's gonna look like. It's nighttime, so it's darker. But this is what I've done all through the ocean. You heal the coral sites. It's like a coral seed thing that it's some sort of thing that the scientist in town has set up. She set up all these super corals, but you have to go and activate them. And when you activate them, it brings this area back to life. I don't know what these are. These look like they should be hooked up to something. So that's how we've healed the whole area. And so now when we come back here, this is going to have seaweed and animals all over it. And it is going to slowly pile up with trash again, which drives me crazy. All right, let's talk to him. I've received a fossil node from Shrimpy. Thank you, Shrimpy. You don't seem very happy about it, but you're welcome. So, all right. Gosh, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I was not expecting a raid. I was just telling Grim that, you know, I need to kind of wrap up my day. So, it's getting a little late here. It's almost 8 o'clock, and I'm an old lady. So, I'm 43 years old. So I know that's, you know, not super duper old, but it's old enough that I need a early bedtime. So, but maybe what we'll do, I feel bad now. Gosh, let's see. Should we just play another day? Or are you guys okay if we raid to somebody that you guys would like to watch as well? Oof, we better get out of here. Let's see. We still have 11 people here. So I feel bad just like, because I feel like we just got raided and that's so exciting and I get to meet all of you. But I don't know. It was raining today, so that's why we got to go over and do some diving. But now we're going to go back to the... I do have a little pet. His name, or her name, is Ducky. This is my farm. This is what it looks like so far. I appreciate you, Grim. You're always a good friend. I'm grateful for you. But this is my farm so far. I've really been working on it. It's got a lot of crops here. We're in first year of fall. We've not got as many artisan goods as I feel like we need. I'm trying to take a page from Levy, and I'm not as good at it as she is. I try to take inspiration from her. No, I really want to turn this into wine. We're just going to sell it, though. But I try to take inspiration from the way that she set up her Stardew Valley farm. I feel like she does a really great job on that. And so I'm kind of hoping I should have gotten the maybe we'll go and get the giants. We'll do the giants really quick before we raid. How about that? Is we can do that, I think. We've got the wool. The wool in my inventory really quick. It's here. We'll do the wool. And then we'll sleep, and tomorrow we'll get the flour. Hang on. Let's see. Let's give him... We're going to give him a daisy. Okay. And this is Ducky. This is my pet in this game. So Ducky looks happy today. And there's some really cute little... Let's see. We'll just see what the animal channel is. This is going to be one of the other characters on the island, the Animalia Coral Islands. Hello, viewers. Welcome to Animalia. Thank you for that. I appreciate you, Jess. My name is Paul, and I'm Anne. We're a husband and wife duo who loves animals. We moved to Coral Island to document the amazing fauna that lives on this amazing island. Together with our daughter Zoe, we want to show you just how wonderful the critters of this island are. We're here in the forest trying to get some footage of an amazing bird called the Pentrawasi. I don't know how to say that, guys. Sorry. Also known as the bird of paradise. The name bird of paradise comes from Anne. You hear that? Over there, Anne. This is the magnificent I don't know how to say it. Bird of paradise, also known as the bird of paradise. Why is it called the bird of paradise, Anne? That's because these birds can only be found on islands like Coral Island. Would you agree that this island is a paradise too? Definitely. And because of how beautiful they are, local legends thought these birds were the messengers of the goddess. Stupid humans. Nobody cares about a pretty bird. Where is the footage of the wooded bighorn? What's this? Wait a minute. That's not the wooded bighorn. Paul! Thanks for watching, everyone. And remember, take nothing but pictures, leave nothing but footprints, and keep nothing but memory. See you next time. So they're actually characters in this game as well. They're just like a family that you run into, and they're constantly filming out in the area. J. Jonah Jameson, is that somebody that you recognize? Is that based on something? I know there's like little hidden jokes, and I miss them all the time. I got the Avalanche one. You know, there's the late night show. It's the Conan O'Brien spoof with what do they call him? Earthquake, the terrorist organization Earthquake. Ducky looks happy. Okay, it is all decorated in our town for... I just want to check. For the Spooky Festival, which is coming up pretty soon. So I just noticed this week everything changed. Oh, I got you. Okay. Let's go, and we're not gonna be able to buy it yet. We're gonna have to actually... I just realized the time. Too early. So let's go work on our farm a little bit. A lot to harvest today. Yesterday was a big harvest day. Okay. We'll see if we can actually get... I don't even know if I'm going to... We'll see. I might replant later because I really am just wanting to show maybe the giant quest because I've never done it. I hope I can get the Royal Great Blazer and the round stylish glasses because it would be totally like me to end up going over there and then realizing that I have to get to like town level S or something. Oops. No, inventory is full. We were talking about a lot of comic books earlier. If anybody here is a big comic book fan, we were talking about X-Men. And apparently there's been a huge amount of changes over the years for X-Men. Boss from the Daily Bugle that always says Spider-Man was a criminal. Oh, yeah. Okay, I vaguely remember that. I told you I was not very good at D. But I do know that I feel like Spider-Man was really popular. Spider-Man, Batman was pretty cool too. There were a lot of movies that made Batman cool. Michael Keaton, he was just the best. He was the best Batman. Was that his name, Michael Keaton? Am I getting it wrong? Okay. Let's see. Okay, thank you. Yes, they were the best. And then you had Batman Returns, I think is what it was, with Catwoman. Oh, she was so... She was very attractive. You know, especially at the time, too. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. We need to go to the furniture store. Look at all these decorations. That's kind of crazy. Let's see, when do they open? 10 a.m. So we get to wander around until 10 a.m. We'll check out the, let's talk to her. Yuri, are you going to show your crops at the Harvest Festival? I love seeing everyone's hard work. I already did that. Let's see, let's talk to Emily. It's too nice to stay inside today, isn't it? So they've got all these cute little carved pumpkins. Oh my gosh. Look at the skeletons. That's so funny. These are all new since it's just been released. It wasn't an early release for a long time and I played it while it was an early release, but now this is a full release. There's some trash here that we can... We gotta kill some time until 10, I guess. Oops. Harvest. Clean up the beaches, make them look good. Check our bug traps. Talk to... Oh. Chaim and Elia don't want to talk to it. Never mind. What I do want to see, though, is I want to get to the point where these are gone. Let's see. If I look around, though, it's still not any better in here. It still has all of this grossness everywhere. And I'm really hoping that once I get to a certain point, this all disappears from the world. And then it just looks clean and pretty. That would be very satisfying. To be able to fully clean the beach. Right. Let's see what we can do. Ooh. I went to the lookout the other day and saw your farm. You've done a great job with it, Dunya. I sing to chill out my soul. Hopefully it hits the same notes for anyone who listens. Fall is so pretty, isn't it? Back home, the trees never looked like this. I think this is new, this hanging over kind of stuff. I guess we could explore. I've never seen that cover. There's Taco. Let's see, let's come over here. I wonder if the decorations are only in town or if everywhere is decorated. I do feel like it's a little bit laggy. Let's see, this is decorated. See, does it go this far north? I don't really see, I mean, they've got orange lights up here, so maybe at night that'll be kind of different. Give Bonbon a light. But coming up this far, I don't see anything else. I think it's just the main town. Okay, we're almost to 10 a.m. We'll find out at least if we can buy the Royal Grape Blazer. Let's see, the furniture store is open. But if I go browse in there, it's going to pause everything. Talk to Charles. Have you gotten your flu shot yet? Winter is next week, you know. It's okay to let loose on special occasions, I suppose. But we should always remember not to get carried away. I mean, it's important to exercise caution and not go overboard, you know? He's kind of a stick in the mud. Here's the Fish and Sips. Let's see if the Fish and Sips is all decorated. It's kind of decorated. I would really like to see it kind of at night. So maybe I need to go explore at night. Oh, we're so close. Come on. There we go. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, we need a blazer. A Royal Grape Blazer. And some brown stylish glasses. Bye. There we go. Oops, I didn't mean to wear it. Let me put my clothes back on. Wait. Okay. Let's go give the giants their goods and see what happens. I've never done this before. Okay, oops. Shoot. Let's see what happens. Ah, Human here. Human have this stuff? Good, good. Grog ready? Yes, grog ready. Okay, here they go. Oh, it's a pretty good disguise. They did good. Looks good, Human? I don't know. What should I tell him? You look great. Yeah. Yay! Gong and Grog did it. Yes, Gong and Grog did. Let us go to Human Village, Grog. Okay. Oh, look, and he's got little holes in the belly so that his buddy can see. Well, hello there. Who do we have here? Ah, Dunya, is this your friend? Sure, let's go with that. Well, good to meet you, Dunya's friend. And what's your name? We are Goom Goom. I am handsome. Handsome? What a unique name. Well, welcome to Coral Island, handsome. My name is Connor, and I'm the mayor of Coral Island. If you ever need any help around the island, don't hesitate to ask me. I won't bother you too long, handsome. Dunya, I'll see you around. What a strange fella. Handsome? Must be a newfangled name. What does Goom Goom mean? Kids these days. Right? That's how I feel. Everybody's like, plus ratio. I'm like, whatever that means. It worked. Gong and Grog look like human now. So much fun. So much to do. I don't know if this is a good decision. Did I lead them into a bad decision? I feel like I'm going to get in trouble with the elder. Looking for Fig is human? Plenty around there should be now. All right. Okay. So let's do this. Let's wrap up. We still have 8 viewers. So let's see if anybody is streaming that we can raid, because it's 8:11. It's time for me. It's bed. Thanks. I'm really sick and tired of Google trying to sell me space. I feel like Google is like one of those people. Let's raid Pugzumi. We're gonna try someone different. So we're gonna do Pugzumi. Thank you everybody for hanging out with me. Thank you so much, Bad for Bagger, for the raid. That was really amazing, and so I'm just overwhelmed with the love that I've just everybody that's visited with me. I hope you all have a wonderful week. I'll be back on Saturday morning for some streaming and fun. I don't know what we're gonna play yet, but we'll play something. You take care of yourself, and thank you, Jess. You're so sweet. Thank you for being here. Take care of yourself, and I hope I get to see you soon.